I think we are good to start. Hey everyone, good morning. How are you guys?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
And what about the request of camera? No one comfortable? Yes, no. What is it? Give me some response at least. Come on. You guys are not comfortable? How is it?
So for today, I am not comfortable, but from tomorrow, I'll do.
Why? You just woke up and joined the class. Yeah,
No, sir, it's like that. Actually, I'm traveling right now.
you're traveling. Okay. What about others? Everyone traveling? No reply. Everyone. What about Sricha, Momita, Digvijay? Digvijay, I think. Are you here today, Digvijay? Yes, no. Digvijay is not even here. Okay, fair part. I will leave it to you guys. Uh, okay. Uh, but what is the problem you guys are facing? Can you tell me that? Like, I just wanted. Okay, if someone is traveling, that is fine. But what about others? It's fine. You are not switching on your camera. I just wanted to hear the reason out. Any reason particular? Momita, any particular reason?
So my baby is with me. That's why.
Okay. What about Digvijay? Unmuting, but can't speak. Fine. Sricha, are you here?
Yes, sir.
What is your reason? No reason. Yeah, yeah, you can go ahead. Why you unmuting? Like muting yourself. Okay, fair part. She even doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, we'll leave it to you guys. Okay, how many much of RAM you guys are having in your laptop? Uh, is there anyone who is having below 8 GB of RAM?
Yes, sir. It's 4 GB.
4 GB of RAM. Okay, so with 4 GB of RAM, probably you will struggle to do the labs over here. I will be trying to show few labs. Okay, so probably today I will try to do the setup and all. I will expect the same to be done from your side as well today itself. Uh, so that's the reason I was asking. So with 4 GB of RAM, you will struggle. You need to figure out a way how you are going to do the practical part of the things. Okay. Maybe try to utilize the college lab or something. I don't know. So yeah. Do they allow you to do the labs over there? Oh, microphone problem. It's a permission issue, buddy. It's not a microphone problem. It's a permission issue. Without any microphone, your laptop will also have an inbuilt microphone. So with that also you can speak. If you're not able to speak, that means it's a permission issue. Check the permissions properly. uh, yeah, perfect. So Momita, will you be able to like use the college for computers for this purpose, the lab purpose? Yes, no.
Oh, sir.
Okay, so probably you need to find a way then, okay? Uh,
Okay.
because 4 GB of RAM definitely will not work for these heavy tasks. Uh, okay, coming back to the topic, let me share my screen. Let me know once it is visible.
Yes,
So
sir.
it is visible.
Perfect. To- Because there are less number of students, I expected people switching on their camera, so it would be just better for our own interactions, nothing else. When I'm looking into this screen, it is all blank faces, like black screen, seriously. uh, okay. So I think we will start from today. Like we have understood little bit about what is forensics. So can anyone tell what is the forensics? I think we have covered a little part of it yesterday. Anyone?
Sir, sir,
Yeah,
may I?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, sir, digital forensics is a part of cybersecurity where we perform the analysis on devices after the attack has happened to know what is the root cause of it and to provide the solutions on it and to prevent it from means prevent it in future.
Yeah, correct. So you are absolutely correct. Good. Uh, we have not take a deep dive into what are the different steps of digital forensics and all those things. Just I wanted to have the definition, and I think you're absolutely correct. So good work. So who uses this computer forensics? Uh, so you need to understand when we are saying about computer forensics, it means some kind of a data in there, right? We are trying to prove that this activity has happened at this particular time at by this particular person, or maybe this activity has happened because of this particular reason. So when you say the root cause analysis in computer forensics, in digital forensics, typically not in computer forensics, in digital forensics, you try to relate it with the law, right? Like in the court, you are trying to prove something like digital evidences. These evidences are collected and presented to the court to take the judgment, right? And no more.
Yes,
Perfect.
sir.
Yep. So today we'll try to understand, who all uses this computer forensics and who all can be benefited with this. Okay. First of all, it is the criminal prosecutors. uh, Basically, the evidences that you have collected. Okay. So evidences can be in any form. It can be memory data. It can be hard drive data. It can be your network forensic data, right? You're trying to again prove that a malicious activity has happened, right? Let Do I have some annotation over here? Yes, no. Like Zoom allows me to do that. Nah, I don't think so it is over here. Okay, leave it. I think this is better. Yeah. So basically rely on the evidence obtained from a computer to prosecute suspects and use it as a evidence, right? I'll give you an hypothetical example again. Let's suppose this is very weird. How many of you have seen this movie or series rather, I will say. Netflix. Yeah, how many of you have seen this series? Yes, no, anyone? No one.
No, sir.
Okay,
No, sir.
okay. So this series exactly tells us, how the phone call fraud actually happens in
I
India.
I saw it.
Yeah. So this series actually, I will, if you have time, obviously, do watch this series. You'll get some good series recommendations from me as well. Just kidding. Uh, so basically, in this series, they were trying to show that, like how these phone call frauds actually happen, how do they operate in detail, how they are trying to target the elderly audience, getting the OTPs, doing the fraud. So how easy it is for them and how many mobile phones they have, how many SIM cards they use. It's huge. So when you're trying to caught get hold of someone who is doing this kind of a fraud, you need to have these evidences, which is collected again from the forensics data. Okay. Civil litigations, nothing but a civil laws, right? Uh, that you want to take. Personal and business data discovered on a computer can be used in fraud. So obviously, like if I can get hold of any of your sensitive data, I can use it for malpractices, right? I can, let's suppose I have your Aadhaar card, I can take your identity online and do some stuffs on your behalf. And at the end of the day, basically, I will be using your face, right? Nothing comes to my name. Maybe my IP address is getting exposed, but that's I am fine with it. Leave it. That's a separate topic again. Uh, it can be used as for divorce, harassment, discrimination cases, lot many things, right? You guys understand it. I think it's not very difficult to understand. The insurance companies again. Uh, how many of you know about cyber insurance? So cyber insurance is something. Let me just use this. I think I was using it yesterday as well, but I failed it because of the deep writing over there. Do I have it? Yeah, let me try today. This small. So what is cyber insurance? Cyber insurance is nothing. Let's suppose you have built a company, right? So this is your company. You have built up everything. You have taken a complete protection plan from a XYZ company. They have provided all the cyber security solutions. Basically, the security solutions they have provided you, right? So they have provided all the security solutions in there. This is not so good. Why? Yeah. So they have provided all the security solutions in there. And they told you, right? They promised you, right? If tomorrow, if anything happens, they are going to bear all the cost of it. Why? The only terms and conditions was you need to update it every day, which you have done already, and you have to take the complete protection. Okay, it's not about you just take the server solution, you just take the firewall solution, just take the email solution. No, they promise that if you take the complete solution, you are going to be protected. So when tomorrow, if there is any malicious activity happening, if there is any malicious, can I take this? Okay, I think this is much better than. So this is just going to be writing deep down. So if there is any malicious activity which is happening, okay, and somehow this detection didn't work, okay, so this detection didn't work. They were not able to catch that malicious activity, and somewhat the threat actors actually got hold of your data, okay, so the data was compromised. So now what will happen? Now what will happen? Probably the threat actor will try to contact you, okay, so there the threat actor will try to contact you. TA nothing but threat actor. Anyone what knows what is a threat actor? Anyone? What is a threat actor? Yes, no.
No, sir.
Okay. See, if I'm using a term which is not making any sense, please do raise the hand and ask it then and there, because I will be teaching it in a flow. Probably I will be thinking that you are knowing the answer. So please try to ask it then and there. Okay. It is lucky that I have asked you what is threat actor, otherwise I would have just proceeded. So threat actor is someone who is doing the attack. Okay, is it clear? So it is
Yes, sir.
someone who is doing the attack, right? So yesterday I think we have seen about all those type of attackers, right? Where we have talked about the script kiddies, the hackers, the state government based agencies, everyone who is a threat to this particular company is like a threat actor. Okay, so here the after the data has been compromised, that means what? So again, to make things again simple, okay, so let's suppose I'll give you a very easy example for you guys to understand. So this is your company, okay, so I'll take one example. Let's suppose Prathamesh, right? So this is Prathamesh Private Limited, okay, PPL. So what, there is one data that is something like, you know, 1 2 3, this is the important data with him, okay, 1 2 3. Now what happens? Somehow the attacker got this data 1 2 3 and stole it. Okay, now the attacker is having this important data, so this data was very important, so the attacker is having this particular thing. When the attacker is happening, or with with the data is linked with the attacker, that I call it as a data compromised. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
the, the person who is doing the attack, again, threat actor, the data coming to me like the attacker, the compromise has happened. And now, because of this data is with you, probably what you will try to do with this company, you will try to do a blackmail, right? You will try to do a blackmail, right? Hey, you know, I have your data. You want to pay me this much amount of money. If you don't pay me, probably I will go to leak your data. So let's suppose you're working with a very, very important niche project. Will you want your project to be leaked in front of the public to everyone, without you getting the recognition, without you getting the credit? Obviously your answer would be no, because let's assume that your hard work is for 5 years. Obviously what you will try to do then, to protect your image and everything, you will go up in a negotiation of this threat actor to, you know, to reduce the cost or something. You can get that part. So this amount that is decided, again coming back to cyber insurance, so this amount that is decided to the, which you are going to pay to the threat actor, is going to be given by cyber insurance. Is this clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
Is
sir.
there anyone who got it? No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you explain it to the class with 2 lines? Is it possible?
Sir, so if any attackers like steals our company's data or something like that, then uh, pay some ransom to that attacker. So the cyber insurance company helps us in paying that amount.
Correct. Now is it clear for everyone? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So
Yes, sir.
basically, when the data is getting compromised, yeah, I'll come to you. Just hold on. When the data is getting compromised and you are trying to pay the ransom, provided that you already have a cybersecurity protection, which is at the first place, they should promise you that they are going to provide you the insurance, right? It is something very similar to a health insurance in India, right? You're going to you are taking the health insurance, you are admitting to the hospital. The terms and conditions are meeting up. Probably the health insurance is going to pay for your medical bill, right? It's as simple as that. Yeah, buddy. Now your question. Go ahead. Someone was asking question, right? No? Okay. So when the insurance companies is going to pay the payment, they need to make sure that the incident has happened, because what if you're doing a fraud with me, right? Lot of fraud can happen, and the payments are in like $1 million. It's not something. It's not a small amount. Just to give you some example, I remember this because do I have it over here? No, they provided $1 million payment actually. Uh, Sophos complete insurance plan. Can you see this? 3.2 million coverage they are trying to provide it to you. Probably they have written it over here. They require up to 5 million coverage, and those with. So yeah, you can up to 100 million annual revenue that have requisite security in place. Automatically always insurance fixed price insurance plans that provided between 270 and 3.2 million coverage. Customized quoting available for organizations that require up to 5 million coverage, and those with 100 million and 4 billion revenue. So this is something I was trying to show you. Is this clear? Is this
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Anyone having any doubt? I think there is no doubt. This is very easy to understand. That's good. Okay, tell me one feedback I wanted to know. This screen is good for you, or you wanted the OneNote thing? Which one? I'm just trying out the different platforms which I have. Which was easy for you to visualize? This screen or the OneNote thing which I was showing yesterday?
Sir,
Come
this
on.
is fine.
So
With
this one
everyone?
is better.
Oh, this one is better? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's good. The only thing is that it doesn't allow me to write it properly. I don't know why. For some reason. Actually, the better pencil is this one. But if I select this, the marker is getting very deep over here, if you see. So the marker is getting very deep. And this one is for drawing actually. They will leave some, blanks in between. This is like fine. But again, this is leaving some gaps. So that's the reason. But yeah, if you guys are finding it okay, I will do it. Fine. I think this is good. Okay. Private corporations. Again, we have spoken about insider threat. I think we have spoken about the insider threat. By any chance, anyone remembers it? What is insider threat? Any chance of remembering that? What is insider threat?
Uh, Sir, the threats that can happen from inside or from our own company employees.
W- When does it happen?
So like some employee of the company mistakenly like leaks the data or something like that.
Okay. Utkarsh, you wanted to add something?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, insider threat is nothing but when a employee of a company sells its data for his own benefits or for taking a revenge on a company because of some reasons. At that time, we can say it as a insider threat.
You mean company?
No, sir. Employee of that company.
Employee. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, got it. Got it. And one more thing, guys, please do call me Rohit. I think I'm much happy to hear Rohit. Okay. Sir feels little bit odd to me. Not sure why. I'm still not in a position to be sir. Uh, please do call me Rohit. Okay. I'm absolutely fine with it. Uh, okay. we have understood the insider threat. So what the private corporations, obviously again, to fight against these employees or something, you need the digital forensic data. Okay. The law enforcement officials, I think it's makes sense, because if you're trying to catch a criminal, again, you need some digital evidences. And again, for your own, like if anything is happening to you and you try to provide any evidence to the court, obviously this forensic data would be helpful to you. Okay. Now comes the steps of forensics. Uh, Acquisition, identification, evaluation, presentation. So what are the different steps? Acquisition, I need to write it down. Hold on. Identification. So acquisition means here you are trying to collect the data. Okay. So you can, I will just write data collection. I think that is better. So it is all about data collection. Okay. So acquisition means you're trying to collect the data. Now the data can be collected from lot many things. Typically, there are two kinds of data. Okay. We will be reading a lot about it in the later stages, but as of now, just trying to give you the idea. Uh, can anyone say what two kind of data you are having from your computer? Anyone? At least try. Where all the datas are there present
Sir,
in
can
the?
you repeat the question?
I will ask this question first, then we'll get to this question. In your computer, in your laptop, where do you think the data is present?
Memory.
And
In the disk.
in the disk. Perfect. This is the two answers I was
In the
looking for.
memory.
So
In
the
the
data
memory.
collection, yeah. So the data collection happens from two places. The memory, nothing but your RAM and the hard disk, right? Nothing but your physical storage, probably your SSD or HDD, whatever you're using based on that. So basically, we are trying to collect the data from these two parts. Okay. Uh, then is the identification, if I'm not wrong. Uh, Identification. Yeah. So identification stage means here you are trying to identify the malicious activity that is happening. Okay. So first of all, what you're trying to do, you're collecting the raw data where you want to do the analysis, right? So that is done in the acquisition stage. You're collecting all the data sources that are available to you, right? You need to have the data to do the analysis upon. Then in the identification stage, you're trying to find out the malicious activity. Okay. So here you are trying. So see, this is the reason I am not liking this. It is just not find out. So I'll write it like this probably. Out the malicious activity, right? Any question in identification? Is this clear? Acquisition, identification,
Yes,
any
sir.
doubt? No doubt. Why it is not rubbing it? Eh, okay, I even don't know why it is not doing. I will try to write it from here. E means, I think this is evidence, evaluation, and presentation. Okay. Evaluation means here with the identification that you have trying, okay, the malicious activity that you have tried to identify in the identification stage, You need to evaluate that on basis of what? On basis of impact. Impact. Okay, I will just write it again. Impact severity. I'll come to this. What does it mean? So try to understand. So basically, here you have tried to identify the malicious activity. So I will give you two examples which will help you in identify the what kind of evaluation does I mean. So let's suppose one of the attack says that you have downloaded some malware. Okay, you have downloaded some malware and only one system got compromised. Only one system got compromised. That is like a normal user. Only one system got compromised. This is one of the attack. The second attack is something like, you know, there is a vulnerability which was exploited and it is a high severity vulnerability, probably giving uh, access to some sensitive data, and multiple computers are impacted. Which one do you think will have the highest of impact? One or two?
So I guess the second one.
What about everyone? I want it from everyone. What about others? Sricha, are you here? Or you left?
Sir, will you please repeat your question? Because of the network issue, I didn't hear the question correctly.
So the question is, okay, I need to repeat it again. How far you have listened to me? Or nothing?
No, sir, only question.
Question is, out of these two incidents that I mentioned, one or two, which one do you think is having the high impact on the organization? What about others?
Evaluate.
Yeah. Yes, Richa, go ahead. Don't mute yourself like this, huh? You can speak up. I don't mind. Come on, if you're speaking on mute, dude. Hello, madam. Yeah, speak up. What is this?
So, evaluation is the correct answer.
I'm asking about one and two. Where you are.
Uh,
Probably this is the reason I was asking for you guys to turn on the camera so that I can see whether you are listening to me or not. Okay. The answer is should be between one and two. What about others? Digvijay. This guy is chatting with me. So is there any chat option? Yeah. I'm waiting for Digvijay to type the answer. Okay. Digvijay, please do it. Uh, yeah. Momita, by any chance, do you know it? Which one? No. Kunal,
Yes, sir.
what is the answer?
Second one, sir.
Second one. Okay. Who all agrees with second one? Anyone with first one? Let me go with that route first. No one? Or no one doesn't know the answer only. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So I think two guys, Prathamesh and Kunal, gave the correct answer. Utkarsh, what happened to you? Why you were not able to give the answer?
Sir, actually, I was thinking both are mostly affect, but okay, I will also go with second one.
You are absolutely correct. Like both are going to impact the organization. It's a tricky question, okay? So both were actually going to impact the organization. That is absolutely fine. But think about the impact. Let's say this is of highest of severity, 10. So, but this is also not low. Probably this is also 9 because the malware itself can lead to full-blown attack, right? At the later stage. The malware can also lead to a full-blown attack, right? If you don't know, I will give you stories, don't worry. As of now, so basically, with this help of this forensic data, what I was trying to do is like I'm trying to evaluate the situation. Where am I? What is the impact? And all those things. Okay. In this particular situation, probably this would be slightly higher because we already know that so many computers are being affected. Probably number of computers getting affected is more over here. But at the same time, this is also going to impact the organization. Okay. So if this is 10, this is also not less. This is 9. Okay. So like this, I'm just trying to. So with the help of this forensic data, we are trying to evaluate the degree of maliciousness in the data, right? So that's the thing. We're trying to measure the impact. Okay. uh Presentation. I think presentation is all fine. Once you know you have gathered all the report, then basically you will try to make a good presentation, trying to basically this is more like a report, right? So once you have done all the analysis and things, you are trying to report it so that your higher stakes, like the C levels executives, or uh, like who is someone that not that much of technical knowledge, you're trying to represent to them that okay, this is the activity, this has happened from this particular thing, and this is the root cause. We are trying to patch it up, and by this date the business will be normalized or something. So that's how you try to do it. So now I will come back to the presentation to see whatever I have said was from my mind basically. So I'll try to check whether I have said something wrong. Not wrong. Basically, I will try to see whether if there is anything else added to it. Okay. So acquisition, physical remotely obtaining the position of the computer or the network mapping from the system external physical storage device. I think absolutely. Acquisition means try to keep in mind there are two kind of data sets, physical memory and the like the sorry the hard disk and the memory. From there you're trying to collect the data, right? So the data can be collected at any places, right? From the network, the firewall, and all those things. That itself comes as acquisition. Identification, what could be recovered, revive it so basically identification here over here means you're trying to identify what all sources will give you the fruitful of data, right? uh, then evaluation, recover to determine if how it could be against the suspect. Okay, so these steps in computer forensics which I have told was actually the steps of digital forensics. Okay, so how it was relating to digital forensics over here, these steps, the evaluation, presentation, everything is representing on the how you can use it for the law, right? So that's how they are trying to tell. Like let's suppose you have already caught hold of a suspect. Now what all things you need? You need a data uh, to give it to the court. You need to identify what all data you can have it in place, uh, and then evaluation of the data, right? How much impact that is, again the same thing, impact, how much impact it is going to cause it to the particular suspect, right? And then you're trying to present it. That's the thing. Any doubt in it over here? Anyone? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. That's thing. I think we will be studying this digital forensic cycle as well. Probably. I'm pretty much sure we will do it. Okay. And what about the syllabus and things? Have you guys received anything? Yes, no. Yes, no. Come on. Have you received any syllabus materials, anything?
No, sir.
Okay. I will talk to them and try to provide you something uh, so that you can follow up and come prepared in the class, like, and then if you are studying itself, then you will be able to ask me that questions as well. So that's the key point I'm looking forward. So I'll ask them, don't worry. uh okay. uh this is written. Okay. Next comes incident handling. I think yesterday we have discussed about the events and when it comes to an incident. So can someone tell me what is the difference between event and incident handling? Anyone? No one? Come on. Hill silence. How is this possible? Uh-huh. Yesterday I've explained you guys, no?
The
Yes, no.
event
Event
will be both malicious and non-malicious. If the event is malicious, then the incident handling.
correct. Why is everyone should know this? Okay. Taking consideration of the fact that you guys don't have the notes and everything, so I'll consider this plan. But yeah, Momita, you're absolutely correct. Momita, right? Who gave the correct answer? Yes, no. I didn't look at the screen. But only two was represented, Sricha and Momita. So either of you two. Who Momita, you right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So this is what event means anything that is happening inside the window. So this is, let's suppose this is Windows laptop. Assume that whatever thing is happening, you're trying to log in, you're trying to download, you're opening Chrome, Falana Dimkana, whatever things is happening, it is called as event. When it some event, if something comes as malicious, okay, this is not allowing me over here. If something turns out to be malicious, we call that, and you are dealing with it, we call it as an incident. I think yesterday also I covered it, but somehow you guys forget it, so I repeated it again. Okay. So when we are saying incident handling, that means you're trying to deal with a malicious activity. Now, this total part of digital forensics, it comes together, okay? It works together in organizations. Like we do it all together, okay? We call this as a TFIR. That is where the name comes from, okay? So you have it basically the digital forensics, sorry, incident response. Why? Because with this help, you're trying to collect, gather the forensics data. With the help of incidents, you're reaching out to your root cause analysis. Okay. So that is the thing. So incident handling, I think this is much is enough for you guys as of now. What is incident response? Okay, let me see if there is anything else that is written. Uh, in an essential part of cybersecurity, another is shot through the cyber policy team who can find out the exact issue and how the mishap takes place. Have another essential terminology that is often used in the incident handling. Vendors such as okay, I think this is enough. I will request you guys to read it once and have any doubt to me. Uh, if is the screen visible for you guys, or I will
Yes,
Yes,
just
sir.
sir.
so please try to read it once and do let me know if you have any doubt. Just a quick read on this particular thing. I think this is absolutely fine. I'll give it 2 minutes, probably 21 it is and 23 I'll any doubt. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, no doubts, right?
Sir, I
No,
have a
sir.
small doubt. Sir, I have a
Hmm.
doubt. Sir, actually, it's incident handling. So, but most of the time we know that digital forensics takes place after the incident happens. So, is it means that we are handling the incident when it started or something, or after it happening only we take place?
That's a good point. So basically, I'll give you that's a very good question actually. That's a good question. Wait, hold on. Let us try to break it up, okay? We'll start with how it happens at the very first place, okay? So try to understand this. I'll try to go up with a scenario first, okay? So let's suppose Utkarsh, right? So this is
Yes, sir.
Utkarsh trying to use his laptop, trying to go to a website. You're going to a website, you're trying to download a free software, probably download a free cracked Photoshop. Okay. Uh, you are trying to download it, you're trying to execute it, you got infected to it. Okay, the malware infected to you because let's suppose it is having this. I was just reading yesterday, so there is some new malware. You can go ahead and check it. That is called as Bunsey Stealer. It just came up recently. So assuming this is the scenario, okay, incident response can happen in multiple phases over here, like wherein the detection comes in at the first place. What if this website was already into the firewall detection? From there only it would have stopped and raised a detection. Making sense? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Like the firewall, if you doesn't know what is a firewall, firewall is something which is a network security device. uh, it tries to allow the traffic, it tries to block the traffic, it tries to drop the traffic based on the rules written inside it. Let's assume as of now the website that you were trying to visit, something like xyz.com, which was already categorized in the firewall as malicious. So that time, obviously, because of the hit, it will try to block the traffic. Okay. This is the first place of detection. Okay. It bypassed it. It moved to the next stage. Download. Here you try to download it. Obviously, when you're trying to download, you have the antivirus and things, right? So your defenders and all those things. Making sense? Defenders and all those things will scan over here. So basically what they're trying to do, they're trying to check the hash is malicious or not. If again it is not malicious, it is getting bypassed in the second stage as well. Probably when it is trying to do the third stage execution, your ADR will come into place. Again, if none of this term making will make sense, I will explain it in a very good way. Okay, just hold on. ADR means again your endpoint detection and response. Over here, they will try to map the processes. Okay, so if there is any malicious process that is spawning, or it is trying to go to a malicious IP address, then also it will try to give it to you execution. So this is again so try to understand. So this is the first stage of detection. This is the second stage of detection. This is the third stage of detection. Now, if it is infected and all those things happens, so now it's already infected, right? Something happened over here. So now what you have now, this from here, you get the forensic data. Now try to understand this. Up to here, if you're working on the particular incident, you can solve it with your IR processes only. You don't need a forensic data. Okay. Basically today, nowadays, I will give you one good scenario. If you have a good EDR in place, you don't need to do a full-fledged forensic investigation on it, because with the help of EDR itself, you are capable to get all the data itself. Okay. That is the first thing in place you should remember. No one will tell you that for sure, because in the industry, it is still like it's a common term. We tell it as digital forensics and incident response. What helps us in with the digital forensics is some of the key data or the key artifacts, right? You have something called as prefetch. Then you have something called as shim cache. These things will not make any sense as of now, but it will try to make sense afterwards. Don't worry. Uh, what this tries to do preface Shimkas, they will try to prove that the malicious activity has happened. But the same thing can be proved with an EDR process history as well. Because EDR will record what all processes has been ran and all those things. So try to see the difference over here. Assume that you don't have an EDR, you don't have an advanced system. Probably your only way to reach to the root cause is digital forensics, because this is the raw data. No one can like okay, you can delete it at a format stage, you can do the formatting, but this is directly present in the Windows laptop. This is directly present in the data. These are the tools that is going to help you with the analysis part, the EDR part. Okay, you are not seeing my hand. Okay, uh, I am going to teach you with the mouse. Okay, so I'm sorry for that. Okay, this part over here, the EDR part, is basically the tools that is helping you with the analysis. And this data is actually present in the Windows system, the preface, the SIM cache, and all those things, right? Uh, these data are called as the forensic data. Is this clear with everyone up to here? Or I've went to a whole separate direction. How is this? Let me know, please. Based on that,
Understanding.
okay. Everyone with me? Everyone understanding? Anyone there who is facing issue? I will repeat it again. I don't have any issue. Yes, no.
Sir, can you repeat it in short?
In short, so the short is basically someone was trying to go open the laptop, go to a website, trying to download a particular malware, maybe some cracked software, which is I have taken it as an example of Photoshop. He was trying to execute it, and then his machine got compromised. After the infection, probably we need to do, and there is like no EDI data available or something, we need to do the forensic analysis. Okay. But today, as of today, there is no need of getting the forensic data that much, because we don't rely on the forensic data as such. Previously, we used to rely on that, but as of now, the ADR and all the things coming up, uh, it makes us help. It helps us with these investigations and things. Okay, so that's the reason I was trying to explain you. So up to the before infection, even after the infection, also your EDR is going to help you out. But let's suppose your EDR is not present and something, and that is like an obsolete system. Maybe you're running Windows 98, Windows XP. You can't run the latest EDR on that particular things. It is not getting supported. Data is not coming. Probably then you are going to take the forensic image and get the data. So this is where it comes up. Coming back to your question about incident handling and the forensic. So forensic always happens post compromise. Incident can happen at any stage of this cycle. Is this clear?
Yes,
Based
sir.
on
Yes, sir.
which stage we are able to detect it. So if we are able to detect it at this particular stage only, so if you are able to detect, where is that pen? Why I'm not able to write it? Okay. So if I'm able to detect it at this particular stage only, so probably my incident cycle will be of 3 stages only. If I'm able to detect it at this stage, then probably my this stage only. So this is how it works. Okay. So see, try to understand. At the end of the day, with the help of forensics also, what we are trying to do. So forensics is mostly lies towards your evidence. Okay. So this is more like an evidence. Try to think of that way. Okay. When we are trying to do the analysis, it becomes like an incident response or incident handling. Is this clear? Because let's suppose you're trying
Yes,
to
sir.
catch hold of an attacker. The whole response, your whole story can be built up with the incident response. To support that, you need to have some artifacts, right? Let's suppose you're going to present it in the court. How you are going to do that? With the help of this forensics data. Okay? I hope this is clear. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, based on the again the impact, right? The severity of those incidents, basically they are categorized into three halves: the low, medium, high. What can also happen? Basically, organizations will have some severity matrix. Okay. Again, it depends upon company to company. Uh, I'll not go into that route, but let's suppose the one is the critical and 5 being the lowest severity one. Okay. Then you have 4, 5, which is like medium, and 2, 3, something like high. Okay. So again, this severity matrix depends upon company to company. I can make my own severity matrix, but something you need to understand, there are based on the impact that is going to happen, they are basically divided into great. Why I'm not able to write it properly? So critical, high, this is medium, this is the low. Probably the critical is not present over here, but again, you can understand something more than high. That is right. So here, if you see, I've kept it as like severity 1. This is like the highest of impact. This is like maybe you can give it as this for sure. This is I'll give it as 5. Probably I will give it as 3 and 4. I'll give it as 2 and 3, or maybe 2. That's it. So high will be the 2 or 3. So something like this, you can build up your own and have this severity matrix. Again, how does it depend? It depends upon the impact that is going to happen based on that. So maybe assuming again impact, again 2 scenarios I will try to take. Okay. So one of the incident is something like RDP port was open. So brute force was successful. And over here, it was not. So which one will be having the highest impact? Obviously, where the brute force was successful, this one will have the highest of impact. Not successful, probably we got a detection at early stage. Now we are able to prevent it. So here the impact will not be high. Obviously, in future it might lead to a full-blown attack. But again, as of now, the impact over here is low. So probably this will be going with low safe, and this will go with high safe. Is this clear with everyone? Yes, no, anything?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Now, since you guys have not asked me this question, I will going to ask you, what is the meaning of brute force?
Sir, it is a type of attack in which the attacker uses every single combination to guess the password.
Okay, what about others? Everyone agrees with him? Anyone who doesn't agree?
Sir, brute forcing is not only about the password, but it is also about the files and many other things like, for example, when a brute forcing attack is happen on the files. So at a time we have a list, a big list which has many different types, and it try to search and try to connect each and every type and the name of that files which it has. So that's how the brute forcing attack take place.
Can you explain this more about the files?
Sir, actually, when uh, sir, actually, when a brute force attack is take place, so if there is a domain, and if that specific domain has a file related to it, so and if we
File
need
means
to
what?
find,
Explain me,
uh,
like I don't know what is file. Explain me how domain file. I don't get it.
uh,
How?
sorry, sir, I can't explain it anymore. Means I have
No, no,
that limited.
I absolutely know your answer, okay, where you're heading to. But I wanted to see how much you know. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Okay.
So
Sir, actually,
hmm,
when we click, suppose there is a file, when we click on
we
download
go
file or
slow by
some,
slow. Okay, let's suppose this is the domain. Okay, so
yes, sir.
www.youtube.com. Okay, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Next what?
Okay, sir. Suppose we get a domain www.youtube.com, and if there is this in front of it, if there is a slash, and if there is a
In front
name
of it
like
over here,
download, yes, sir. No, sir. In
over
front
here.
of it, front of the domain, yes, sir. If there is a gate or something like download file, if it's there is, so we can find more like it using the
Oh,
brute forcing.
hold on. What is there over here?
Suppose there is a download file, means the name like download or gate or
Okay,
any more like that.
or gate, like this.
Yes, sir. So we can find like that
Okay,
files.
okay. So he is absolutely correct, guys. I was just trying to know what he's trying to say. So whatever he is trying to say, this is nothing but this is called as, you call it as brute forcing, but this is called as directory brute forcing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now what is going to happen? Uh, Probably you have done it in some CTFs. That's the reason you know it. Probably, I'm guessing it. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in CTFs, you will try to do some directory brute forcing to find out some juicy informations available. Probably you will try to go to paths like robots.txt or something. Uh, if you go to Kali Linux, you can use tools to do this like Dirbuster or something. GoBuster you have. The ideal situation is they are also given with a word list, right? And with this word list, they are trying to hit it over here, hit it over here, hit it over here, and try to see what is the response code. So response code is 200, that means it is available, and response code is something 400 means it is not available, something like that. Okay, this is called as brute force. I think you guys know it. But since I got to another question, that is response code. How many of you know about the response codes? Since I told you will get 200, you will get 400. How many of you know about it? Yeah, Utkarsh, go ahead. If you know the answer, don't raise your hand. You speak up.
Sir, actually there are a response code like 200, 300, 400, and 500.
I will
We
write it
get
up.
the,
Okay. Hold on. We'll go slow.
yes, sir,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Because we need to
Yes.
teach it to everyone, right? So 200, 300, 400, 500. I will write 100 as well. Okay. But yeah, you can go ahead. Tell me.
Sir, 200 means we can access the file, or means we can easily access successful. Okay.
So we basically whatever you're trying to request, you will get it over here. Okay. So
Yes,
that
sir.
means okay, right? I can write it okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, 300
Hold on,
means
hold on,
we
hold on,
have,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Before
sorry.
that, everyone knows where we are seeing this response code. Yes, no. Is there anyone who doesn't know where the response code is? I will show it to you. Anyone? You can. We are learning. Okay, so there is no shame in learning. If there is anyone who doesn't know where this response code lies, I can show you that. Anyone? Okay. Since you guys are again not responding to me, I will ask. Srecha, do you know where is this response codes?
No, sir.
Then why are you not saying to me? Were you waiting for me to call out your name and then you're going to give the answer? No, no, I don't like it. You should straight up tell
Oh,
me
no,
that
sir.
I don't know, okay? You should straight up tell me, come on, this there is no hesitation, there is no right question, there is no wrong question. We are all learning together, okay? Even I don't know so many things that you will come to see in the further classes as well. I'm definitely sure I was stuck somewhere. So it's absolutely fine. We all are humans. We are trying to learn some things. So, okay, what I have done. I went to any random website, go to inspect. Here you will see this network tab, go to network, try to reload it. So probably if you see these are the status codes that is there, right? 300 means it is Okay, I'll come to 200. So this is where the response code actually lies. Okay, based on that, 400 you can see some. Basically 200 means basically the page is getting loaded properly. So that's the 200 code. And is it fine with everyone? How do you see the response codes? Over here you can see again. If you click on this, this is basically a GET request. Over here you can see it. Okay. Coming back. Yeah, buddy. What is 300?
Sir, 300 means redirectional message.
Redirection. I'll give you an example with everyone. Okay. 200 means you're trying to open a website. It is opening directly. You get a 200 response similar to this website. What I've done nothing. I've just loaded up the site and everything is working fine. If I click here and there, it works. It is 200. Now, if I click on something, if I click on, let's say, get a demo, right? So if I click on that, oh, it went to somewhere, huh? Join community, does this works? Yeah. So it went to this particular site, right? Hold on. Okay, I need to log in, they are telling. Okay, can I have any other? Okay, let me go to any other website. I will load it over here, inspect and network. I load it up again. So you can see all this 200. So what I will try to do, I will click on this administration over here. If you see, so now this is very important. Okay, so what I have done, I went from one page to the other page. See this? So that's the reason we are seeing this 301 over here. If you see this properly, I don't know how many of you are able to see this, but this shows me 301. That means I was getting redirected. So this nothing means redirection. This is how you will be able to see it. This your basic, I'm getting redirected to a different page. Is this clear? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
400 means the directory brute forcing concept coming back. You're trying to brute force a directory which is not available. Obviously, you will get a 400 error. Okay. So something you're trying to access, which you're basically unauthorized access, you can say. My handwriting. Okay. Don't kill me, guys, for handwriting. Sorry. To unauthorized access. So something you're trying to access. So let's suppose you guys are supremely talented. You want to access my Facebook profile, let's say. Basically, you're having the unauthorized access. You just have my URL. So basically, you will get an 400 error. Okay. 500 error. So this is what is unauthorized access. So rather not unauthorized access, we can also say it as client side error. Okay. That means client is doing something, some mistake, and because of that, he is not able to access the resource that he's trying to access. So this is client side error. 500, do you know, buddy? Utkarsh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a server error response.
Server side error, correct. So sometimes the server is down, the server itself is not responding, something problem with the server, that comes with the 500. Where you're able to see these codes, I think I've already told you. So this is very important. 100 means this is nothing but information. Probably you're not able to see that most of the time, but yeah. Am I correct? Am I wrong? Just let me see. 100. Is it available even? 100 response code. Yeah, I am correct. Has not yet been rejected by the server. Perfect. I think this is fine. So 100 nothing is, which is just an informational quotation, that is only. So yep, any doubt understanding this HTTP codes? So these are nothing but HTTP codes, okay? Clear? So I'm
Yes, sir.
covering a lot of concepts which is not there in our notes, just to make a link of how everything is related, okay? So this is just some added information which I'm trying to provide you guys. Okay, this is not there in your syllabus. If you see, the module has already been completed. So I'm just stopping it here today with the module 1. So I'm trying to discuss some other stuffs because we have some time. So that's the reason I'm keeping these topics. Okay. Okay. Next part. I think yesterday we have understood what is CIA triad. Okay, before that, we'll try to do a installation steps. I will expect you guys to follow me along, or you can follow it after the classes, whatever way. But okay, I think I can do it over here. Can I text? That is weird. It is not allowing me to write it with my mouse. Uh-huh. No, I don't need it. What is this? Leave it. Come on, I will show you by that time I am spending over here. I can show it over here. Okay. So you need to download free software. So first of all, try to download this VirtualBox. You need to go to the downloads. Go to download. Whether you're using Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever you're using, based on that, you need to click on the downloads button and download it. So I'm giving it the chat option. Download this tool and try to download this tool. Do you require it as of now? Nah. So for forensics, you have all the forensics tool over here as well. So this is fine. You can do it. So you need to click on, so post installation of VirtualBox, you need to click on this VirtualBox. Okay. So this will allow you to download the software as something like this. Okay. So I'll give you this link as well. Uh, be ready with this stuff. At least try to keep it downloaded. Probably in the next class, if anyone is facing any issue with the downloading of this, with the installation of this any of the software, I'll try to help you out. Okay. Uh, Apart from this, you also need a Windows box.
Yes,
So you
sir.
can, yeah, go ahead. Someone was speaking. Hello.
So should I install the Kali software in virtual machine?
Yeah. Just keep the download ready and bring it to the next class. I will explain you how we can do the download and things. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if anyone is like, you can obviously go watch some YouTube videos how to do that. If you are not able to do anything, just bring these things ready so that I can, because downloading will take some time in the class, right? I don't have that time to give you guys to wait for the downloading activity. So what I will give you this time for this week. You guys go and download these apps and bring it ready in this the next class, and I will try to show you that. Windows 10 ISO. This will not work with 8 GB of RAM as well. Okay. Okay. Uh, this one is like Windows 10. I think you know how to do the download, but if you don't know, it tries to create the installation media and then create a ISO file. So try to see if you are able to download these three things. But yeah, if there is any problem, feel free to reach out to me. Okay. Just keep it downloaded with the installation and all. If time permits, probably I will ask someone to share the screen and do it, or else I will try to do it. Okay. So that's the thing for lab requirement. Do we have anything over here? Nope. So yep, that brings an end to the module one at least. But now we have enough time. I can show you some labs. So yesterday, do you guys remember the this one when we were trying to do the CIA tried? Anyone remembers what is the integrity that I was talking about? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, integrity means the correction of data, means the any of the data which we are filling, it should ensure that the data is correct or not.
Data is correct or not? How do you ensure that whether data is correct or not?
Sir, for example, the easy example of this is like checking emails, that whether the email has all the things like at the rate and numbers as well, and at the end that .com is also present over there, or .yahoo, anything. So this is the one
So
data
this
is
is what is
validated or not.
integrity? This is what is integrity?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about others? How many of you think that Utkarsh is correct? Who is along with Utkarsh, or do you have a separate answer to it? I explained it yesterday. Swecha, are you here? Shubham, Swecha left the class. Sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Shubham. Do you remember what is integrity? By any chance? Let it just load. I will stop sharing my screen because no need to see my updated screen. It is just getting updated. If it continues to be updated, I can't help. I cannot do much. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, guys, come on. What is integrity? No one knows it from this class. Yesterday only I've explained you. Kunal. No,
The integrity ensured that the data is not altered
data is
or
not altered.
tampered.
Correct. Maybe you have checked somewhere and given the answer. That is also fine. I don't
No,
mind.
sir.
As long as you are giving the correct answer. Uh, Fine. You're correct. Integrity means the data is not altered. Okay, Utkarsh? Not checking about
Yes,
the
sir.
emails or something.
Yes, sir.
It is
Yes.
more about the data that I am trying to send it to you. The initial data, let's suppose it is XYZ. At the end of the day, you should also receive something like XYZ. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
that
Yes,
is
sir.
what is integrity is all about. So I think it is taking much time. But yeah, I'll wait for 5-10 minutes. Any stories, any different stories you guys want to share it with me. How is your college? Are you guys going to college offline or is it online only?
Sir, from this sem it is offline.
Offline.
Yes, sir.
So today, what about Monday? Are you there in the college itself or how is it?
No, sir. Actually, we were having like holidays from after the 6th Jan, because the exams were just ended. From Wednesday, there were the college is starting offline.
From command. So from next Monday, you will be there in college or how
Mostly,
is it?
yes. But
Mostly, yes. Okay, then they will provide you to do the give access to the labs or something to do this class. How is it?
sir, we, we will have to ask them first, like about the access of the labs.
Hmm. Yeah, just ask
So
them. Just
so
tell
maybe
them
the
that.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is online. The other
Oh, okay.
day,
Okay. Then that means anyway we are going to have the online class on Monday. So yeah. So that day probably you will not go going to the college, right? Fine. Okay. Okay. I think my computer turned on and we have. Okay. And uh, exam. I mean, like, which exam was it? Was it semester exam or what?
Yes, sir. It was semester exam.
And you all are from the same class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. So I will request again to everyone, okay? Try to switch on the camera at least once in the class so that I am able to see you guys, okay? Why boys are shy, huh? Are you guys shy for the camera shy people? Oh, what is it? Is it camera shy? Come on, give some response, huh? I share my screen again because my Windows is up and running. So talking about the integrity that I was trying to tell. What is the software name? Hash my files. So this is the software that I'm trying to use. What I've done. Sorry. I'll try to give you the link as well if anyone is trying to follow, but always try to do it them in the VM. So I'll just try to do download hash my files. Click on save. That's it. Extract, extract to this file. I will try to bring it over here in the desktop and leave it. I'll try to create a text document. I will write something over here. Okay. This is a test class. I'll try to save it. So how many of you have followed up to here what I have done as of now? Is there anyone who was not able to follow it? So this is the first sample. Sorry. So this is the first quotation that I've written. So yeah, is there anyone who didn't understand what I'm trying to do? So nothing I've done. I've just created a text file. I've written some weird text in it with no meaning. I saved that file. If you see, if I double click, I have saved it over here, and I've downloaded a software that is called as hash my files. Okay, so now you will see the magic. What it is showing more info. I can run it. I don't have any problem. So what I'm trying to do over here, this has my files is going to give you the hashes of the files. Okay, so what is hash? Hash is nothing but a fixed length of characters that you're going to see for okay, I'll try to explain you a bit of that as well. So whenever I talk about hashes is nothing but a fixed length. Okay, so if I'm talking about MD5, so let's suppose there are two files, but both of the lengths will be the same. Okay, hashes are calculated based on the data that is inside it. Okay, so based on the data, these hashes are getting calculated, and based on that, you are given the numbers. Again, you have some different types of hashes, that is like MD5, SHA-256, SHA-512. So many are there. Typically, it all depends upon the data inside it. So basically, the process is like the file. It will try to read it inside the data. Inside data, it will be reading. Based on that, whatever algorithm that you have selected, whether it is MD5, so it will give you the output. And these MD5, like for 1000 files, the length will be the same. It is fixed to be like 25, 24 characters. You need to check it in the internet. I don't remember it exactly. Probably it is like 24 bytes. basically 24 characters, but yeah, you need to check it in the internet for that, for getting the absolute result. So this is like MD5 and you have SHA-256, SHA-512. How many of you have not understood what is hash? So this is what is hash is actually. Yeah, tell me. Is there anyone who doesn't understand this? Yes, no. Yeah, tell me. Come on, guys, make it interactive. Ah, yes,
Understood.
no. Why you guys like? Okay, from next class, please try to switch on your camera. Otherwise, I will tell. I'll ask to request you guys. I don't know because it feels really odd when I'm touching to blank screen. Okay, I can't say whether you guys are concentrating, listening to me or as well. So I'll just request again. I don't know. Uh, MTech batch, right? So full. You guys are senior already. So yeah. So hash. Is there anyone who have not understood? Digvijay. First of all, only 2 to 3 guys only listening to me. I feel like probably Utkarsh, Momita, and one more guy. Who was that? Shubham, probably. Shubham?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, have you understood it?
Yes, sir.
Do I need to recall everyone? Kunal, understood it?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh. What about Srecha? Srecha left the class. Okay. Since you have understood what is hash and thing, let me come back to my virtual machine. So what I've done with the help of that content and thing, I have developed some hash value which I will try to put it over here. So this is MD5 value. I will take two. I will take the SHA-256 one as well. This is the SHA-256. Okay. So this is what the data is all about. Okay. Uh, Now what I will try to do, I will try to minimize it and I'll change it. I'll make a small change in the data. Probably I'll just add a full stop to it. I'll save the data. How many of you say that the hash value of this file will change? Only Utkarsh? What about others?
Please
So others
repeat the
believe
question.
the question is like I've changed some again a full stop basically in the data. How many of you think that the hash value of this file will change? So the file was context was this is a test class and now the content is this is a test class, this one. So how many of you feel that the hash value of this file will change?
So I think it will change.
You will change. Okay, Prathamesh is there, Utkarsh is there. What about others? Others are not there in the class in the. Momita, what is your response?
The file is same now.
Yeah. So tell me what is your answer? Tell me.
Maybe the hash value is not changed
Yeah.
because the
Okay.
file is same.
Okay. The hash will not change. What about others? There are only two possibilities. Either it will change, either it will not change. So either you're with Utkarsh or Prathamesh or you're with Momita. Only two possibilities over here. Okay, that's also you guys are not able to speak up. Only reason you guys are not here only in this class. Simply joining for attendance. Huh? Pathetic. What about Kunal? Why you need to call specifically you guys names? Come on, if I'm asking something, you need to respond. That's the simple thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Again, Kunal doesn't even know what is the question is, because I called him, he gave the answer yes, sir. Have you heard the question, Kunal? No, right? Speak up, come on, man. Fair enough. Leave it, it's your life. Okay. So coming back, I've added one full stop. Let's see who is correct. Only three of the. I will request whoever is not listening to this class and from the next class, please switch on your camera. And if there is anyone who is not listening to my class, please don't attend it. I will request, just give me the name, I'll give you the attendance, okay? Anyway, you will be having the recording itself. So please, I will request to give you the attendance for free. Don't worry on that part. So let's try to see that. So here I have collected the, this is a test class again. So let's try to assume what is MD5. MD5. And we got the SHA-256. So see, is the same?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
What could be the reason? Because the data has been changed. Even if you add a small full stop to it, your data is going to change. So this is what when I was talking about integrity, this is what was integrity is all about. So if you even add a small full stop to it, the hash value of it is going to completely change. There is no mix match in it. So that's the reason when I was telling this is how you are going to check the integrity of a file. So basically, if I'm trying to send a file to Momita, how you are going to, at the end of the day, how you're going to check whether the file has been manipulated or not, because of the hash value, you are going to check it. Clear, Momita?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So yeah, this is what I was trying to share with you, how you're going to change the integrity and all. And for those guys who are not listening to me, please, I will request you guys not to join my class. You are you will get free attendance for sure. That I will make sure. Okay. Yeah. Any so that brings ends to towards today's session. So yeah, any questions or anything you wanted to discuss before we leave?
No, sir.
How you guys are, only those who are actually listening to me, probably 3 to 4 guys. Any how you are feeling about this class? It is going well? You are understanding everything?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I'm trying my level best, to bring all the practical examples. I'm trying to bring all the live recent news as well, just to make the class interesting. Because if you see this kind of syllabus of the colleges are like old syllabuses, right? So I'm trying to bring in the new text as well. So I'm trying to improvise. I'm making sure that you guys find an interesting way to learn. And still, if someone is not listening, it feels bad. So you're only joining for the sake of attendance. Please don't join it. I will give you the attendance for sure. And this is for everyone. So from the next class onwards, please switch on your camera. Uh, I will check with the authorities if I can make a compulsory thing or not. Because but before doing that, I will actually wait for you guys to take that action and switch on the camera from the next class. Can I accept that? Expect that. Sorry. Can I expect
Yes,
that?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Perfect. I will count on you guys. Let's see. But yeah, if it is not happening for a long time, I will probably take something. I'll ask someone to, make it as a compulsory thing. If it is possible from my side, then only. Otherwise, maybe you guys are too senior. I don't know. Leave it. That brings end. So yeah, any plans for your Sunday or you have another class? Is it?
No, sir.
Oh, this is Monday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I am enjoying my Sunday. So actually today I'm having an off day. So I am actually having Sunday or Monday off day. So Monday feels like a Sunday to me. Okay. So don't get confused if I call Sunday to be as Monday. But what about your plan Sunday? How did it went about you guys? Did anyone of you enjoyed? Went somewhere? Party? Any?
Sir, I was out of station.
Out of station? Where you went? Any hill
Sir,
station?
Nashik. No, sir,
Nashik. You went.
Nashik.
Okay. So Nashik, you just went for visiting purpose or is there anything?
Yes, sir, only for like visiting for fun. Like my cousins are there. So
Okay. That's good. And today you're back again?
yes, sir.
Pune to Nashik, I think it's close only. So yeah, you can do that. What about others? So how many of you stay in hostel or you stay in different like uh, rooms and pages outside? Is there anyone from hostel?
Different rooms, sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you stay outside only, right?
Yes,
Utkarsh,
sir. I live in PG.
PG, okay. So how is the food and all? You guys love it?
Uh, in Pune, it is like, yeah, it's good but not great.
Not great. It's not about Pune. I'm pretty much sure it's about your PG. That is for sure. Uh, yeah, I think someone raised the hand. Pratima, Utkarsh. You guys were wanting to add something?
No, sir. Actually, you asked about the is someone living in the PG or out of
Yeah,
so
hostel,
that's
hostel.
yes, sir. Hostel.
So
So
where are
for
you
that,
staying? Hostel.
I have raised the hand. Yes,
So where are you staying?
sir, in Pune.
No, no. Hostel or outside PG?
No, sir. In a room means we 5 friends have taken a room.
Is there anyone in this class who is there with you?
No, sir.
No? Okay. 5 friends. 2 BHK, 3 BHK?
No, sir. 1 BHK.
1 BHK.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good. Is it expensive over there? What is the rent? Is it expensive?
No, sir.
How much is the rent for you for 1 BHK?
Sir, 12.
12. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And they're providing all the amenities, like it's a full furnished.
No, sir.
Oh, then it's expensive, man. Uh, Fair enough. I think Varad also joined. Varad, if you have any feedback form or something, you can share it with them. And yep, all the best. Thank you. Bye.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.